Hi everybody, Brady the Honest Woodcutter is here at my church property today, and I'm not going to be cutting firewood, but I probably will be cutting something at some point. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you what I got going on here. This is my new front door that I bought and put in. I don't know if y'all remember that I had double church doors in there, and they were paper thin. So I put the new door in there. Uh, I've got me I got me a sort of a chimney going on here. I had some triple wall pipe. I actually had a whole chimney. It came out of one of my buildings that we used to live in, but I'm not really ready to put it through the roof yet. And I damaged one of the pieces of pipe when I took it off. When I took it out, I dropped it off the roof and bent the end of it. So I don't know if I'll be able to use it as an actual chimney or not. But I've got this little system I rigged up here. I need to get me one more section of single wall pipe to add on to it though. But it works, obviously. I mean, it's got smoke coming out of it, so I'll take you inside. We'll show you what I got going on in here. It is a mess. I will warn you that, because it is a construction zone, and I've got a lot of stuff stored in here as well. I've got a lot of sheetrock in here. It looks. I know it looks a lot different than what I was here last time. This down here is where the stage was. I think the last time y'all saw this project, I was starting to tear the stage out. And I found all that termite damage back in there. I had to rebuild this whole back corner all the way from here all the way to the corner. I had holes all in the floor. So I've got all that replaced. I got new plywood put down all the way across over here. I got a little wood rack in here now. And I got my wood stove hooked up. I'll show you where I said this is where I said I damaged it. I dropped it off the roof and bent it. But I mean, the interior flue is just fine and it works. It's just I had to hillbilly it. I couldn't do it the way I wanted to. But there's my old wood stove. The little fire going in it. I need to do some more work to it, but it works the way it is. This is an old wood stove. It's a Schrader fireplace is what they call it. It holds a pretty good sized log. It'll hold about 22 inches, but it isn't very deep. The fireplace isn't very deep, and the opening isn't really by today's standards it's big, but for the size of the box, it's long, but it's not very deep and it's not really all that high. So but it'll hold pretty good wood. I mean, it'll hold them big rounds like that, no problem. Anyway, Mom never wants to come in until I get the heat going. So our furnace is still broken. I haven't gotten the furnace guy out here to do anything with it. So this is all I got for heat down here right now. And we'll let that get going. And I'll show you what else I got going on over here. I got this over here. This is the back door I put in. That didn't exist at all. This is just an old door I had and a jamb that were mismatched, and I made them work. But it doesn't seal up real tight. You'll see down there. It's not real good, but it'll get me by for now. I may want to put some thicker weather strip around that to try to help keep the heat in. I've got this will be the back hallway right here. Right through here will be the back hallway. There'll be another wall, like the equal distance from this one. There'll be another wall like right here, and this will be the back entryway. This will be the laundry room. This will be the laundry room. I've still got to finish framing it up to the ceiling, and I've got to put a ceiling in it. You can see over here. Here, I'll take you around the other way. I got ladder mania going on here. I got the 5-footer, the 6-footer, and then my big Werner. I love my Werner. That's one of them that's got kind of like a little giant. Same thing as a little giant. Sets up in all different kinds of shapes and sizes. I love that ladder. This will be, anyway, this will be the hallway going to the master bedroom. And this over, Yeah. It's hard to see. I guess I'll get back from this perspective so you can kind of see around. Laundry room. Hallway. And then this on the back side of the laundry room off the hall is will be a half bath. I've got a toilet. It's hooked to sewer. I got sewer pipe ran over here. But I don't have any water supply going to it yet. You know, and I'm not sure what I want to do about that since I don't have heat down here. My idea is I'm going to put a outdoor spigot out in the well house and make everything drain down to it so that I can open it whenever I leave at night, shut the water supply off behind it, open the freeze-proof faucet, and let any water that's in the lines kind of drain down to that point. So that there's not a lot of, I mean, there may be some water left in the lines, but no pressure on them, so you shouldn't freeze up. That's my plan until I can get the furnace guy out here to get this fixed. Anyway, this will be the half bath, and then it goes into the what will be the master bedroom. This will be the master back here. I've got to take out all these windows. I've got the closet framed in. Not a new back door, but another used door that I had that I put in here to replace the one that was in here because it was also wood and paper thin. So I've got that temporary door in. Closet. I'm working on my ceilings, trying to get all this where I took all these walls out. I got a lot of holes, so I need to work on this and try to get this closed up too. I've got some of it closed in. Still got this gigantic hole here I've got to do something with. And then this here, I'm going to turn, this is going to be a door. This is attic access. So I can get up there and work on my electrical and stuff. And then my breaker box that I put in. New 100 amp breaker box. And then I got, hold on because I'm videoing. And then I just started putting drywall up. I built that coat closet there by the front door. And then that up there had just had sheetrock on it, just like this end does. And no insulation behind it at all. I mean, at least on these outside walls, it does have wood siding and then that old black press board stuff, which gives it some, at least keeps air, at least it's an air, it blocks the air out, even if it isn't really insulation. But this here just had sheetrock over nothing. And behind it is attic space. So, I mean, that you can't have that like that. So I tore that all off the other night when I was here, insulated it, and got that much drywall hung. And I've got to go up behind it at some point. I've got all the old paneling that came off, like that stuff. I'm going to take that and I'm going to go up on the backside and close it in on the backside so that critters and stuff can't get in my insulation. And then, anyway, through over here, we've got the big doorway. This will be the dining room. Again, the windows have to come out. None of the original windows will stay. There's going to be a big double window right over here. And then this will be kitchen over here. And then it's got its own little entrance right here. So you'll be able to go into the dining room. You'll go into the dining room, go past. There's going to be a big peninsula right here. Coming off that wall will be a big peninsula coming out about 6 foot, 5 or 6 foot. Enough that I can put 2 bar stools on each side. Make like a little breakfast counter. And then there'll be another pass through into the kitchen right here. And then you'll have counters coming around 3 sides. And then over here will be right about where that window is, actually. Right in here will be a reach-in, almost like a walk-in pantry, but not really walk-in, more like reach-in. It'll have a door, but you'll literally just be able to step into it, and that'll be it. But yeah, there she is. I've got stuff like this going on. I had to frame this out because I've got this header that runs all the way along here. And so the only way to get electrical into this wall was to fur it out with 2 more 2x4s, so I got an empty space behind it. So there I got a regular wall. Here I got a thicker wall, and then here I got the closet as a wall. So that's what it looks like on the inside. And I got that beam. That beam is right above that drywall, so the drywall is literally even with the door opening. But it'll be fine. It's just a closet. It's some place to hang coats and put your shoes and stuff. I got to put a switch in here. I might do, yeah, I'm probably going to do that today. I'd like to get that done. I'd like to get this cleared off up here and go ahead and start wrapping drywall around the door a little bit, at least part way, so that I can finish this whole section right here and get it done up and over. Let's go check my fire, and then I probably better get off of here. My battery was really low when I started this, so yeah, I gotta put some more wood in there. But anyway, there she is. I dug this old wood stove out. It had been sitting in my shed for 6 years. I used it for 12. I used it for 12 years, and then it sat in the shed for 6 years because we got that boiler at the other house. So anyway, y'all, you wanted to see what was going on down here, so there she is. There's my mess. It's coming along. It just comes along too slowly. There's only one of me. If I had an extra set of hands, I'd get a lot more done, but I don't. So, I got an extra set of hands, but Mom's old, so she don't do much. She sweeps and cleans and helps me hold stuff, but that's about it. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off of here, and we'll see you guys soon. Hope you have a good one. Take care.